water cycle.
Hello, I'm Sonia.
And I'm Alice, and welcome to Make a Splash. This is the first in a series of films where we're going to explore the wonderful world of water.
We're musicians, and today we're going on a journey with the violin and cello, following a raindrop as it travels from the clouds to the sea. We're going to start with a piece of music called Water Droplets. It was written by a composer called Sibelius when he was only 8 years old. Look closely at how we play our instruments to make the sound of raindrops falling. Could you imagine the raindrops falling when you listen to the music? Now we're going to play our instruments in a very different way and see if you can spot the difference. This time you might have noticed that we used our bows to make a different sound on the violin and cello. For the first piece, we simply pluck the string with our finger, a musical technique known as pizzicato, or pizz for short. Sibelius used pizzicato in his piece to make the sound of the raindrops falling gently from the clouds.
Pizzicato, that makes me think of another word beginning with P, precipitation. It's another word for rainfall. Say these words after me. Pizzicato. Precipitation. But how does the rain get here in the first place? To find out, let's travel out to the ocean, as there is so much water there. In fact, our oceans hold about 97% of all the water on Earth. Imagine you're a tiny drop of water floating in the ocean. You might have been floating there for thousands of years. It is a lovely day and the sun is shining down on you. As you heat up, you feel yourself begin to change. You become lighter and turn from a solid water droplet into a gas. This invisible gas is called water vapour, and you rise up into the sky in a process called evaporation. The air is chilly high in the sky, and as you drift along and cool down, you turn back into a tiny liquid water droplet, then join with other water droplets to form a cloud. There are lots of different cloud types. Maybe you are part of a long, wispy cirrus cloud or a tall, billowy cumulonimbus rain cloud. When water droplets cool and turn into a cloud like this, it is called condensation. Water droplets in a cloud bump into each other and stick together, growing in size until they become so heavy they fall back to the land as rain, snow, or hail.
Precipitation, precipitation, precipitation!
Yes, that's right. Then, when the water reaches the land, it travels through streams and rivers or through the soil, back to the ocean.
This whole journey is called the water cycle. Let's go through it one more time.
Evaporation, condensation, precipitation.
The water cycle is very important to life on Earth. It cleans the water and spreads it around the world to help plants grow and make a home for animals to live. Humans also collect the water to drink and use in our homes. We really couldn't manage without it. It's amazing to think the water cycle has been going on for billions of years. The water we see and use today has been here since the Earth first formed. Just think, the water coming out your tap might have been drunk by a Stone Age person or bathed in by a dinosaur. The amount of water on Earth never changes. It just goes round and round the water cycle, moving from the atmosphere to the land and back again.
Sonia, you look ready for some rain?
That's because I live in Scotland and it rains so much here and all year round. Even in the summer we get lots of rain.
Yes, I've noticed that because I live here too, but where I grew up in Australia it tends to be very sunny. I grew up on a farm in Australia, and some years it didn't rain very much, and this was difficult because then the grass didn't grow and we need the grass to feed the cows. When it doesn't rain for a long time, it is called a drought. So you were lucky here in Scotland because it's always so lovely and green.
Yes, we're really lucky. But even when it rains a lot, it's important not to waste or pollute our rainwater. Remember, 97% of the world's water is stored in our salty seas. Another 2% is locked away as ice in glaciers and snowfields. So that means only 1% is available for us to use as fresh water. And while the amount of water on Earth has stayed roughly the same, the world is changing fast. The human population is booming and global temperatures are rising. That's putting a lot of pressure on the Earth's water resources. There are almost 8 billion people in the world and we all need water to survive. So we have to learn to save our water to make sure there is enough to go around.
Water is very precious and life on Earth couldn't go on without it. Now it's time for you to make a splash and try out some of our creative activities.
We hope you enjoy finding out more about the wonderful world of water.